Welcome to the Adjacent Weekly Update with Jody Sylvie Wynn and Shelly Sylvie Graby.
Weekend news, or I guess it's weekly news now because we're in season 4. In season 4, we switched it from dropping on Friday. Now it's dropped on Wednesdays. And so here we are at Adjacent, and we are here to share the hot topics of the week and tell you some good news that's going on. All right, Shelly. Boy, it was last week was the 4th of July. How fun. I love the 4th of July.
Me too. And a big celebration, the 250th celebration, watching all the fireworks and everybody celebrating. Coulter didn't really want to celebrate, so we kind of stayed around the house and didn't do much. But I got a lot of reading in.
Oh, I can't wait to hear all about it.
What did you guys do outside?
Well, I know you were working hard on the podcast because I had a little nugget on my porch today when I returned from the ranch. And I opened it up. I'm like, holy cow, that's incredible. More to come later. Surprise is coming your way. Yeah, we were in Smithville. We were enjoying our time with Graham. Payne came over, and it was fun. It's very interesting. I love talking to people that have aging parents and what's going on. Our parents did not age to this ripe age that some of our elderly friends are at this time, or members of our family. So it's a new journey. It's a new adventure. And she loved it. She was so cute. We took her down to the Smithville parade. I said, how was it, Graham? She goes, eh. She's a tough critic. I thought it was cute. I've been to a lot of parades. I've been in parades, Shelly. We've been in parades.
Yes.
But I think the little kids on their bicycles just steals the show every time. I can't get enough of it. It's so cute. And they're just racing to the end, and it's like so cute. Then you have that one that's just real slow.
It's like, I'm going to eat it all up. Somebody told me that, and I think this is such a cute idea, is that they had a section of the parade was called Bubbles and Bicycles, where all the kids went through and everybody was doing bubbles for them. And I was like, how exciting for them to go through like a bubble tunnel.
It is cute. There were some bubbles. I do not feel like I'm going to tell you, we've been there for almost 20 years in Smithville, and this is like the first parade I've been to. So I think most people would go to Round Top, or they'd go to Lockhart or LaGrange or something like that, or Bastrop. And so they did a good job. It might need a little tweaking, but hey, they did it, and it was cute, and it got me in the festive mood for the 4th of July, and then at the VFW, they had a huge event where you could get free hot dogs. They had music, they had crafts, they had activities. That's where the fireworks went off, right over on the Colorado River. A lot of people went over to the brewery, the Smithville Brewery, and they put their lawn chairs out because the fireworks are right next to that. Graham went to sleep before the fireworks, but we sat out on Papa's bench, and we could see Bastrop's fireworks, Smithville's fireworks, Round Top's fireworks, the park over off the highway on 71's or 290's fireworks, and LaGrange's fireworks. So we were surrounded by fireworks.
Shody, that's beautiful. Incredible.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Wow. Because y'all do kind of sit up on that bluff. How amazing. We'll have to do that next year. I'd love to see that. In our neighborhood, we don't have an HOA where Coulter's house is, where any of the houses are. And, but a lot of trees and a lot of houses really close to each other. And people were shooting fireworks like they were out in the country. It's so scary.
Well, I could tell that the McClendons were shooting fireworks, and we only got the Roman candlesticks. So John and I, it was like an impotent person. Here we were like, pew, pew, pew.
I am dying. I'm dying. That is hilarious. It was anticlimactic. Bah, bah, bah.
It definitely was. And I was telling Shelly before this, I'm like, so before the 4th of July, I rushed out there. I put up all these decorations for Graham. I just wanted her to be bedazzled with like all the 4th of July stuff, because that was her. Like back in the day, she would decorate for every holiday. And it was just a really big deal. You would come and it was like 4th of July out. Everybody had matching shirts from Old Navy, like photo time and all of that. It was a big, big deal. And so I was like, I'm going to make the big house look nice for her. And so then when we were done with the parade and we had finished eating, she was like basically telling me, you got to clean all this stuff up. And so it didn't even last 24 hours. I was like cutting everything down, packing it up. I'm like, okay, well, I guess this holiday's done.
Well, and it prompted a conversation for us, Jody, is like, things are changing and
I need a pivot. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a conversation to have. It's like, how are y'all celebrating the holidays? It used to be such a huge deal, and neighbors got together, and it was like a huge factor. We have a loved one that does not really appreciate the gatherings, and so that kind of is a factor for us personally. But I'm hearing a lot of people not doing something, and it's like, what's going on? Is this just a movement? And then Loresa's friend, a family, like, I mean, there's 45 people together having a huge celebration. And it's like, what are you guys doing? How are y'all celebrating the holidays? How are we navigating this now? What's changed? I'm very intrigued by how things have changed.
Yeah.
I would love to hear the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I will say in our family, like everybody is, they're off doing different things, Payne came out, but then on the 4th, she went and hung out with her friends. And so, and then, Mary and Bob and Nadia and them, they all went to Crested Butte, which is where we usually would celebrate the 4th. But we haven't been able to do that in a while. And then Cameron and our youngest are in Dallas and they have to work. And so it's like, it's a different time. I'm hoping that there will be a reconnection or, just new adventures. But I think everybody's doing it differently. I will tell you, it was really hot.
I got up to walk yesterday at 7:00. When I came back, I was completely drenched.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we were like waiting for the sun to go down to walk. And then it was like fireworks everywhere and all the kids out running around and
so cute.
So cute. And, but a lot of neighbors that we saw, they were like, yeah, we just sat at home trying to avoid the heat, like what, how and then I saw Angela and Jeff were rowing Town Lake to watch the fireworks, from the water. And I was like, man, they had a DJ out on Town Lake, Jody.
Yeah.
For the fireworks.
It's fun. You gotta get it. Well, look, I understand why some people aren't in the mix. Like, culture doesn't like the mix that much, and then some people have traumatic their dogs have reactions or they have a reaction to fireworks. There's a lot of people that PTSD from those sounds.
Great.
So I know a lot of people 4th of July is not their jam.
It is not their jam for sure. And I also feel like the floods of 2025 really affected.
Oh, there's definitely was a feeling in the air of just thinking of those families all day. So, yeah. So I'm hoping that next year, there's more gathering. I think next year, I don't know. I'm kind of torn as to what I want to do. Like, I don't know, but we're gonna come up with a plan a year in advance.
Well, I'm gonna manifest this for you because I think it's so cherished by you. Is I hope y'all are back in Crested Butte.
Oh, well, I look, well, I'm going to tell you, if you have a chance to go to a good parade, Crested Butte has an amazing parade for the 4th because afterwards they have a big water gun fight and they bring out the fire and they bring out their hoses and they spray the whole crowd. And, you know, it's hot up there too, because you're closer to the sun. And, and so, you know, you're going to want to get drenched after you've been in the, getting sunburned.
That's hilarious. She said that that's a joke between Jody, Tammy, and I. She said that Brandon said that as well when they went up to Oregon.
Yeah.
And so I think it's so funny that as you move north of the map, you think you're closer to the sun.
More, I say elevation wise.
I know you are.
Also, it's very dry in Colorado. So their heat feels like when it's 90 degrees there, you can feel it. But in the shade, you need a sweater.
Agreed. And in the shade, it's snowing. That's what happened.
Or it starts snowing when you're out there and you're like, wait, what? It's June and July.
I only brought shorts because we're closer to the sun. Anyway, it was very, very funny. We've been asked to share this whenever we drop a new episode because we have lots of new listeners. And so if you're new to Jason Podcast, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Shelly.
I'm Jody, her little sister. And the reason I'm trying to sound like mom's favorite.
And the reason why
she drinks. No. And the reason she keeps a calendar.
That's hilarious. I'm the big sister because she refuses to manage a calendar. We're two sisters who believe everyone has a story worth sharing, and we want to hear it. And that's why we started this. Jason is all about connection, community, curiosity, and celebrating the incredible people and places that we connect with. All over the world. Bring us, now that we have listeners on all the continents except for Antarctica.
Yeah.
We would love to come visit y'all in your and interview all of y'all, even in Antarctica. I would love to go to Antarctica.
Yeah, and we will be like those fans from the World Cup who are coming in and getting free refills. We will be excited about anything you have to offer.
About anything. We would be like, oh my gosh, they have French fries for breakfast.
Yes, for sure.
Nobody says happy hour starts at 5. It starts whenever you're awake.
Well, we kind of adhere to that program anyway.
Agreed. Okay, so we have a beautiful program, and this last week we added 3 new features, but you can only find them on Patreon.
Yeah, you have to go to Patreon, you guys, because that is where we let our freak flag fly, because we get to be ourselves. We get to go into more, crazy activities over there. I mean, we're not naked fully. We might be partially naked, but you'll have to pay Patreon to see it.
You had to have it. There you go. We're just gonna leave it at that. We started a series called Deny Until They Die, where we share stories that we never told our parents.
Yeah, and we kind of copied this from another group that are doing it, but our stories can only be found on Patreon, but they are hilarious.
They're very funny. And then I've started because some of our listeners said they didn't want us to do an entire episode about books. Damn it.
Rude.
No, that's fine. Not all of y'all are nerds like I am. And so we're going to be dropping our book reviews over there. However, if you're an author, we're still dropping y'all's interviews over here.
Yes, for sure. Yes,
for sure.
We love meeting with our author friends and us getting some free books or some before they're published or sent out to the group book. So yes, if you're an author, we will interview you, and your interviews will be dropped usually on Tuesdays. So come on over.
Come on over.
The
Agree.
Shelley reads like 20 books in a week. And I'm like, it might take me 2 weeks to read one book. So
Yeah, and so
I was a
this
little
takes
slower.
this takes the pressure off of that. And I did get I had like 3 books to review, and I was like, oh no, I can't do that to you guys.
Why? Just do it.
And so I did Ashley Manley's and a new book to me called well, we'll talk about it in a little bit. Anyway, another series we started is called After the Yeehaw.
This was Shelley's brainchild, and I love it so much. So when we do interviews, we'll say Texas, Texas, yeehaw. And then we ask them to stay after their interview, or if we just trap them in the street or at our house or something, or at a restaurant. And then we give them an envelope, and they read it, and they have to say yes or no. And then what happens after they do that? Then we compile it, and then what happens?
And then we have a series called After the Yeehaw, where we're showing all of their responses, but we're not going to tell y'all the question until the end of the month.
Yes.
So you'll have to follow us on Patreon to watch everybody's reaction.
It is so cute.
And when we release the question, we'll go back and show how people responded again. But right now, weekly, we're dropping an After Yeehaw, so y'all can see how people are answering. It's very hilarious.
It's so cute. It's
very hilarious. And those that have followed us on Patreon are messaging going, hey, I want to do it. I want to do it.
Yeah.
And so that's been, we can do it virtually. If you want to do it, reach out to us. We're glad to do it virtually.
I mean, we know what the question is. We just don't want y'all to know until the end.
Yeah.
Okay. We have some crazy stuff coming up in the studio. Tell me all about Shelly.
You guys, this is all in one day. Listen to this crazy ass schedule.
Yeah.
We have Nicole back in studio. She's sharing her inspiring sober journey.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Dobbs is coming by to introduce his brand new business.
That's amazing.
Amy Morales is a teacher. She taught with Jody, and she's coming in and doing a series with us. And then the owner of Record ATX, Grant Davis, he has a podcast about that Carl and that cat. And he's gonna share everything. He also is Beerist. He has quite a few podcasts, and he's killing it. He's over at Patreon, and we see him all the time. And so he's going to sit down with us. And then Noble Craig is going to come in and talk to us about Light the Path and CPAP, the equipment closet.
Yeah.
So a very busy day in studio for us today. And we'll have lots of After the Yeehaws after that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. I love the interviews. I love getting to know everybody. I love connecting with them. Now, what is happening around Austin, Shellbell? So much.
You tell me. I have no idea. It's just so hot. I just want to stay inside and
or go swim in your pool.
Or swim in my pool, or go to Deep Eddy, or.
It's definitely hot. It is definitely hot. The humidity is insane. And, we need a break from it. We need some rain. Now, since I'm putting on my meteorologist hat, they say maybe there's going to be rain this week, but a very small chance. So do a little bit of a rain dance. But again, we don't want anybody hurt or harmed in the making of this rain. So what's happening? Okay, we have the Drop-In Summer Concert Series. Again, it's until August 13th. So look at your calendars. They have one a week and you want to go. And this is when great music is happening. Paramount Summer Classic movies. Yay. This is one of my favorite. I love classic movies. And it is going to happen until September 7th. So look on there. You want to go and see a movie because it's hot outside. And this is a great place to go do it. And then, of course, we still have the World Cup happening. Even if your team has not advanced, it's so fun to watch all the finals. And that happens until the 19th. So you're definitely going to want to watch the World Cup. Go find a place to go. Go to Black Sheep. Go to Bolden Acres. Go to Vincent's. Go to your favorite haunt. Go up to the Domain. They have soccer everywhere over there. It's super fun to be with your friends and watch a sport like the World Cup because I love watching all the different countries celebrating, like Mexico. I mean, they are going to blow up the world like with their enthusiasm. It's so exciting.
It's so exciting. And I have to mention Coco's. Coco's is a
perfect soccer spot.
It's a great soccer park, free parking. You guys, they have a salad that can feed like 6 people.
I was gonna say, Shelly, it's huge. And Shelly, tell them the story. What happened to you with that salad one time?
One time I got the salad and I was so excited. Hey, here's a pro tip. If you live in Austin, go eat with Jody and then share a plate. She'll take one bite and then you get to take the rest home.
That's what
it is a go-to move. But we ordered a salad and
a pretzel, because the pretzel is to die for.
It is. It's so good. But the salad in the to-go box was like,
huge.
So 3 more servings. And we were out at the outdoor bar, and Jody was like, I gotta go. And so I sat and finished my cocktail and finished watching the Texas game. And I turned around and knocked over my entire salad on the floor.
No, that's terrible. If you were Joey from Friends, you would have taken a fork and just started eating it right off.
Well,
I did it with that cock.
I wish there would have been a camera because I know I went like this.
You just humped.
And then I tried to scoop it all in and then I pouted.
No, it's okay. I've done things like that and I would pout too. But guys, remember when you're outside, wherever you are, take those heat precautions, drink water, get a fan, get in the shade, get in some water, take a break from the heat. It's pretty tough out there right now.
Well, and I have to tell you, if you're in the real estate market right now, we have 2 listings. One of them has a gigantic pool in Southwest Austin. Another one has one of those lot pools up in Round Rock. If you're looking for a house and you need a pool, call Adrian, 512-517-4502. I got 2 properties with pools ready to go.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, I wish I had a pool. Well, at the ranch, I have my cowboy pool. And a cowboy pool is very doable, guys. If you don't want to commit to a giant pool, cowboy pools are so cute.
and they're an Austin brand business. They should be sponsoring old adjacent. We would love a cowboy pool.
Let's do it.
Let's team up. Cowboy pool, give us a call.
All right, tell us about some nonprofits that we are focusing on this month.
Hey, you guys, Dream of Hope Ranch, is doing Special Olympics swimming, and we really need volunteers, you guys. All of those kids, they're so inspired when they have buddies that will swim with them and keep them going and motivated. But I have to kudos out to Coulter. He swam like a champ this last week.
Woo, woo, way to go, Colt.
Yeah, he did like 20 laps in like 10 minutes, and we were like, okay. The summer, speaking of hot Texas heat, the summer fan drive is coming up, you guys, and please, please, please consider donating a fan to the summer fan drive and listen to Rich, our friend Rich. He volunteers over there and they need all the fans that they can get. You can donate fans or you can donate cash so that they can buy as many fans as they need. Our friend Caitlin with the Nolan Ryan Foundation. Who doesn't want to hang out with Nolan Ryan?
And Caitlin.
And oh my gosh, and especially Caitlin. She's organizing their annual dinner in the golf tournament, and she's looking for auction items I mean, don't you want to donate something and hang out with Nolan Ryan? Nolan Ryan's foundation list. Hell yeah. If you have a vacation home that you do not Airbnb and, you want to donate it to a great cause, I mean, let us know and we'll put you in touch with Caitlin. And then also, like the Path, CPAT, they're also looking for auction items, and their tickets are on both the Nolan Ryan tournament and Light the Path tickets are available now. So get those early bird tickets now.
And all of those are great causes. There's so many ways that we can make a difference in our community. Reach out, help, donate, become a sponsor, become a monthly sponsor at CPAT. I know that we're looking for sponsors for that. CPAT and all of these amazing nonprofits do so much for Central Texas and all around. So,
Okay.
All right, what's some good news? Tell me something good.
Can you tell it? Because I get too emotional talking about it.
Well, Shelly's best friend Kelsey finished her giant kayaking adventure to Hawaii to help the dolphins and the ocean creatures and all the amazing world. She's the first American woman to do this solo thing in a record time.
Yeah,
in a record time.
Yeah, she was the first American woman to do it solo, and she beat all of the records, the men and women that have attended. And no matter what country they came from, she beat everybody's record. Yes. Everybody, man or woman, she killed it. They were anticipating her on July 11th, 12th, or 13th. She came in on the 3rd.
What a bad ass. And watching her videos are so inspiring. If you have not deep dived her videos, stop, drop, and roll. Come back to our Patreon and you can watch the rest of this, or put us on pause for just a minute and go and watch those. You are going to be so inspired. She is an incredible human, but what a badass woman.
What a badass woman, and so positive.
I know, Shelly. I saw a video of, I was like, Shelly, your girl, she did it. She did it.
I do not know Kelsey Bendler, but I am in awe.
Yeah, Shelly's crying. Oh, it's okay. You're allowed to cry. Way to go. Now you're gonna make me cry.
It was so funny, people reporting it. They were like, I'm so emotional. And I was like, me too.
It's so amazing, you guys. There are so many good people out in this world. I know sometimes it gets clouded by the bad, but there are great people in this world. And Kelsey is definitely just that example of what all, good humans can do. I mean, I could not kayak that far, but I could kayak like downtown lake for a good cause.
Seriously, so inspiring, so positive. But everybody, the community around her, there was an entire boat that sang her happy birthday one day.
Oh,
I'm just like, it's so inspiring. I don't know if y'all watched it, but she had birds. She had a seal.
I saw the seal.
Oh my god!
She's just like, hi, buddy. Do you need a little hitchhike ride over here? It's so cute.
Just her nature is so beautiful. I cannot wait. I mean, give her time.
I gotta see the movie. I gotta see the whole movie. It's gotta be in an IMAX theater. It's gotta be in an IMAX.
Oh my gosh, seriously, yeah. At the Bob Bullock, please.
Yeah.
For sure. And then, I mean, I can't wait for her to go on tour. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the book. I'm all about it. T. Kelsey for sure. Okay.
My good news is not to outdo Kelsey. No, just kidding. But Taylor Swift and Travis, what's his face? Kelsey donated $26 million for charity in honor of their wedding. So they got married in Madison Square Garden. I think it was not their I think they got married before. This was like their secondary wedding. Had 1,000 guests. Everybody signed an NDA, put their phones away, and celebrated this love couple. So, but my thing is, they are very charitable people, and I wish them the best. And I hope that this is pure love. And I can't wait to hear the next album.
Well, and I was wondering, did they get married on the 3rd?
Yes, on Dad's birthday.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
that's when I was obsessed with Kelsey Fendler.
Right. And she finished on the 3rd. I know.
And then all this Taylor Swift stuff kept popping in, and I was like, how is Kelsey and Taylor connected? I was like, what's going on?
And then I same day.
Yeah. And then I saw Miranda Lambert was in a shuttle to go to the wedding, and I was like, oh, they got married.
They got married.
See the difference between this is why you need both sisters.
Well, Shelly, I was totally for Kelsey doing this amazing thing. I just think it's kind of like we have to market.
I know.
We have to say, Taylor and Travis finally got married.
No, I mean, I'm so glad you were talking about it. I'm so glad. I hope Mom's Favorite does an entire thing on the wedding. Yeah.
Oh, I hope they would I wish they would do a series on like all of Taylor's loves, all of Taylor's her love life. Like the eras of her life. And then another great thing is they have found that there is this climate resistant coral reef around the world that has grown to the size of Wisconsin. So look, the world finds a way. It finds a way.
Nature is so good and knows what it's doing.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
It's so good news. Speaking of things I love, let's talk about books.
Let's talk about books, baby. Let's talk about you and me. All right, let's do it. All right, what have you been reading, Shelley?
You go first.
Okay, well, because I only read one book.
Okay.
Okay, it's called Wasp Nest, WASP, by Kat Stoddard. And it's really cool. It takes place in the Cape, and I love books that take place in New England and all that area.
Me too.
I think they're so beautiful. And I'm like, I love it. I love it. You get to wear a sweater in the summer.
Agreed.
And it's a modern take on the Philadelphia story. If you have not seen the movie Philadelphia Story, please go and watch it. It has it's a story about a couple that gets divorced, and then she's getting remarried, and her ex-husband comes in and kind of flounders the thing. That's what the Philadelphia Story is about. And it has Katharine Hepburn and gosh, what's that very handsome guy? It'll come to me. But that's the original movie. So this is a modern take on that, and I'm all about it. I'm all about a messy wedding situation. I think they're funny. Not in real life, but like if somebody wants to tell a messy wedding story on TikTok, I find those funny. But or like in the city when they were having like a dinner reception, and Danielle shows up in a very light pink dress that looks white. And if you have to ask people if you should wear that dress to a wedding, the answer is no, go find a different dress. Like,
I agree.
You know the rules. Anyway, and she went to Yvonne's wedding, and Yvonne was like, how could you come here wearing a white dress to my wedding? And she was like, you told me I could. I sent you a picture of it, but it looked like Danielle had changed the color on it to make it look a little more pink. It was definitely like almost like a white color. Anyway, I digress. So that was the book that I read. It's so cute. I highly recommend it. It's a fun summer read, and I think you'll enjoy it too. Okay, Shelley, let's listen to your plethora of books that you've read.
No. I'm very intrigued by the Wasp's Nest.
Yes, it's cute.
When you said Philadelphia Story, I thought of the movie with Tom Hanks.
Oh no, that's the one about ants. No,
yes.
That was a beautiful, beautiful story too. The Philadelphia Story is an old black and white where the ex-husband comes in and kind of ruins the wedding.
Nice. I kind of want to know who the actor was that.
I'm looking it up because it was I loved him so much. But it's Cary Grant. Duh, it's Cary Grant. And and James Stewart's in it, and it's like, and James Stewart's such a bumbling like guy in it, you know. But yes, Cary Grant is all suave and sophisticated and everybody's favorite. And they have the very precocious, who I love, Virginia Wilder, and she is so cute. She always had like the, you know, real spunky, you know, kid sister who comes in. But Katharine Hepburn in that movie is so beautiful. Like, you know, she's just very waspy herself. But anyway, it's a great book. Okay, what books have you read?
I'm sorry, to go back to the Wasp Nest. What time period is it?
It's now, but it's giving you a modern fix on the Philadelphia story.
Okay. So I do a book review on Patreon for all of these. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can go hear about all of them in depth. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you a very quick version. Ashley Manley, she's got to come on the podcast. We can't wait to interview her again.
We love her.
We love her so much. She wrote a book called History Between, and it's about Rue Conway and Rue Conway's shitty way of dealing with things. Rue is one of 3 sisters, and this is going to be a 3-part series. I dropped off History Between so Jody can read the book, and then we'll have Ashley Manley on, who we love. Because of NetGalley, shout out NetGalley, love NetGalley. I read Sister Above All, and it is about again, you can listen to the whole my whole book club review on it on Patreon. But it is about the Greek system, and it blew my mind. And I'm only going to tell you guys this thing. You can go listen to Patreon for the whole thing, but it's a thriller. But people are paying for Greek experts to help their kids get into the right Greek house.
Oh, gosh. Oh, so it's about sororities.
Yes, it's.
I thought you meant like Greece.
No, Greek. Yeah, it's the Greek system. It's about sororities and fraternities, and it is a thriller. And Jessica, our friend Jessica, do not read this book. Do not read it. Period. Okay. Everybody else, read it.
Okay.
If you're sending your daughter off to college, you might not want to read this, but it comes out July 14th.
Well, is it based on a true story?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Well, then she can read it. She knows how to. She can set you know, fiction aside.
It's a thriller. But the process of anyway. And then I have advanced reading book for Freedom McFadden's new book that's coming out. But I also read her 1-to-1 book.
Oh.
And I will be doing a book review on that. So join us on Patreon if you want to listen to Shelly obsessively talk about books.
I love your book talk, so please keep them coming. I will tell you, I have a new favorite podcast other than ours on the Shody Media. But this one's called Buckle Up Babes, and it is a host, Reagan, and sometimes her sister Peyton come on, and they talk about internet drama, viral social stories, relationship deep dives. She did a hilarious podcast commentary on boy moms and how some of these boy moms, not like you, Shelly, you're perfectly fine boy mom, but how some of them, it's odd, their relationship level with some of their sons, you know, like somebody's like, I don't think I'll ever be okay with who my son marries, you know, or those moms that are doing those like toddler jump on them, you know, how you see that on like Bachelor now, and it's like, you know, how they these girls are jumping on the boyfriends and stuff like that. So she goes into it. It's really funny. Like
The moms are doing that to their grown sons, like jumping into their arms.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird stuff, Shelley. And then there's like this like famous writer who writes a whole article about her son. And it's just odd. It's like, what's going on, you guys? What's going on? Are y'all okay? Are you okay?
Did they not watch the movie called Loverboy with Kira Sedgwick?
I don't think so, Shelley, because it's weird.
Yes.
But buckle up, babes. It is, and when her sister's on, it's really cute. So, and then I have to alert y'all that the new season of Worst Neighbors is out.
Oh, Worst Neighbors
on Netflix.
Oh, what is this?
It goes into detail about really bad neighbors, and it's not the HOA head of HOA guys sometimes, but it's like crazy stuff. So I'm going to do a bedtime story on one of the worst neighbors when we get to it. It's crazy. It's insane.
Yikes. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So watch it. It is, I could not stop watching it. I was like, I'm going to watch all of them. And there is some crazy crap that goes on.
Oh,
Crazy.
Can y'all submit to add yours?
Oh, my neighbors are not this level crazy. I mean, I love my neighbors. I wish that we were closer. We are just all in our houses shy. Definitely, if I had a neighborhood to move to, I would move to your neighborhood or Jessica Montanez's neighborhood. I love y'all, how y'all are with your neighbors. So these are not like y'all's neighbors.
Oh
these
my
gosh, neighbors that are doing crazy stuff. Crazy.
I wish you would move to our neighborhood. That would be so great. But if you move to Jessica's, that's still walking distance. So, anyway, I have a podcast recommendation. It came from our niece Morgan, and it's from NPR, Rachel Martin. She does a podcast called Wild Card, where she interviews a lot of celebrities, and they draw cards and they have to answer. But she does a great job of interviewing. So that's oh my gosh. I also love the podcast with Bill Maher. I can't think of the name of it, but he gets really, really high and interviews people, and he makes no sense.
Sometimes we're like that too.
Yeah, but he gets so high. Him and Woody Harrelson did a couple of interviews, because they're in business together. They have a couple of marijuana tasting rooms in California together. But he interviewed, Bill Maher interviewed Kevin Spacek. And I'm glad. I know everybody has feelings about Kevin Spacek. As an actor, as a creator, I'm kind of blown away by him. And so I don't know how to handle that situation. I need a tutorial. I need a tutorial because as an actor, I've always been like, I love his work, and I need to know the PC way of handling it.
Well, okay. I want you to know that two things can be true. You can very much appreciate somebody's work, but find out when they're a horrible human that maybe that you're going to have to shift. There have been people in this world that I know, maybe somebody in our family thought, no way that person could have done that horrible crime. They were innocent. And then they came out that they really weren't innocent. But, so, you kind of have to think. But what I would do, Shelley, is maybe like Google it and just find out like what.
Well, I have. I mean, he had 5 court cases and he was found not guilty on any of them.
So not guilty, or did they meet a settlement?
Not guilty.
Oh, okay.
And so he has been out of media for over 10 years, and he's like, they say it while they're both, high, but he's like, if I were an athlete, I would have had I wouldn't have been able to play a game for three weeks.
Oh,
And
well, that's true. A lot of athletes get away with things.
yeah, and so he was like, I've been punished a long time.
Yeah, I don't know enough to speak about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know,
And
if he caused anyone harm, you know, then that's what happens. If he stepped out of like what even if you're found not guilty, it doesn't mean you're always innocent. I hope he is innocent of the charges. I don't want anybody to be harmed.
Agreed.
For sure. So it's kind of a hard, line to walk. So
Agreed.
but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Anyway, so those sound like fun podcasts. I might have to like deep dive into those. Have you watched any TV shows at all?
No, I don't know how to use those. I don't know how to use the TV.
Oh
There's so many good
gosh.
books. I'm good with them. Just a shout out, you guys. We're still working on our charcuterie. You can get the updates over at Patreon. And our friend Kelly Parsons has joined Patreon, and she's just playing her little ukulele heart out. You gotta listen to that.
Yeah.
Jody, what are your big loves this week? What's your big loves?
Okay, well, I love hot dogs. I had a hot dog. Usually I probably have like one or two a year total. I'm not a big hot dog eater, but I love a hot dog for the 4th of July. I love parades because I think they're kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
Because I just find them like, I think they're just very Americana,
They are, and I mean,
they're innocent.
they have an innocent, and it is kind of a screenshot of your community.
Yeah. And I even more than hot dogs and parades, I have to say I love washing machines and dryers. Because I can't imagine if I had to wash my clothes outside and hang them up and do all that, like wash them on one of those boards. Because after you work at the outside for hours and hours, that would be really hard work. So kudos to those people that had to do that back in the day. But boy, I am very grateful for washing machines and dryers.
Agreed. And over at Coulter's house, it's gas. And it's so fast.
Yes. Yes.
Efficient. I'm like, what the heck? I mean,
yes.
You're like,
wow.
Agreed.
What are your loves?
I love morning walks before the Texas heat kicks in.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
I love watching the community rally around Kelsey Fendler.
Yes.
I'm going to be talking about her all year because I'm obsessed.
Absolutely.
And I love that I got to have a beautiful conversation with our niece Morgan, and then she recommended Rachel Martin, and so I loved having that. And you guys, we have some big goals over here at Jason. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to tell you my dud of the week.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Shelly, Sally, Sunshine, and I am not.
Wow, I have some duds. Sure.
So the other day we hung out with Katie Daly, Leticia Marquez, she showed up, Amelia Arez, and Amy Morales, and we were at Coco's, and the vibe was great. And Shelly said she noticed how orange I was. And I noticed that Amy Morales kept looking at my hands because they were like completely orange, like Oompa Loompa orange. But I think I figured it out. All right. So I got this stuff called Bali Body. It's a clear self-tanning gel. And it dries within minutes. It's not a cream. And so I got myself back to my normal color. And then I reapplied today. And I think it's going to be better because I immediately washed my hands. I did not have a tanning glove. If you have a tanning glove, use it. But you be careful because you think, oh, it dried so quickly. Surely it didn't make any difference. And then before you know it, you are Oompa Loompa level orange. And so you just need a little dabble, do ya? So it actually works well. I'm not giving it a full dud award. I'm giving myself because it's actually user error, just like on most of the things I do. Like when my computer doesn't work, or if I'm getting on Patreon, or if I'm trying to go to Facebook or any of those things. It's not the apps. It's not that. It's user error. It's actually a really good self tanner, because I don't want to go to a tanning salon. I don't want to get naked in a public place. I don't want to be sunbathing or anything. And so you just don't have to put that much on.
Jody, this might be my favorite thing of the week now that you just said Oompa Loompa orange and Oompa Loompa orange and a little dabble do ya. All in like 2 breaths.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompa orange and a little dabble do ya.
Yeah, you don't need that much. And don't reapply it.
Don't.
Do a day, see how it goes. Then you can reapply. I usually use Jergens. Jergens is pretty good, but I always mess up on the hand section and the ankle section of my toes. I mean, it looks like I put my feet in like Velveeta. Anyway, that's my dud of the week. But it's not that this is a dud. It's user error. All right?
User error. Okay, you're done.
You have a dud of the week.
I done of the week. I will. Oh gosh, I had one. I can't remember. Oh, I'll tell you what's a dud this week. This shitty ass Airbnb guest.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do what Amanda did to Kyle when he said hi, Amanda, and she shot the finger at it.
I mean, you guys, come on. Don't say there's only gonna be 3 of us when you're gonna have a DJ and 30 people.
Oh, hey.
Don't say that only 6 people are staying over, but it required you to have 2 cases of Tito's. Don't say that you're leaving at 10 when you're still asleep at 11.
Yeesh.
Come on,
guys.
Be
also,
honest.
I have to tell you, and I do want to ask people, and I know we have some, very particular people out there, but when you live in Texas and it's hot and it's dry, occasionally a big outdoor cockroach will get into the house. It's okay, you guys. It's not a rat. It's not a mouse. It's an outdoor bug that got in. You're freaking the F out. Relax. We already had pest control. We're going to have them come back out on Monday. But it's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay, And I think it's just because I don't get freaked out about spiders and bugs and things like that. But some people do. So I'm sorry. I'm just like, if there were a bunch of them, I get it. But if you can tell it's an outdoor bug that came in, that is outside of our control.
Agreed. Agreed.
Anyway, I want to put it in there. You might find a bug in the house.
Well, we say we live in the country. You're going to come across bugs and spiders. I mean, one of our guests, their dog got sprayed by a skunk twice.
Yeah. Twice. Skunks. It's nice that you would have dogs come. We have not gotten to that point.
Yeah.
Done of the week is done. We need a little song for it. All right. We have a challenge for you guys. We have a challenge for our listeners this week. Before we wrap it up, tell us, what is going to be our challenge this week?
Yeah. Our challenge this week is we would like everybody to make one new connection.
I already did mine.
It can be as simple as introducing yourself to a neighbor you've never met, trying a local-owned restaurant for the first time, visiting a small business, volunteering for an hour, or striking up a conversation with someone while you're out and about. I just saw this video from a young man, and he said, what kind of person are you? Do you get on the elevator if there's another person on the elevator? Do you say hello? Do you say nothing? Or do you completely ignore them?
I will say for me, I have moments of chatty Kathy, moments of silent Susie, and moments of where I want to wear my invisibility cloak. So you never know who you're gonna get. It's the many faces of Jody.
If you got on the elevator and somebody said hi to you and you were feeling like
I would say
invisible-
hello. I'm not gonna be
Agreed.
rude.
Agreed. And if somebody takes the initiative, it changes the dynamic. And so test it out. If you just
Yeah.
sit there and you ignore everybody, if you ignore everybody and then everybody ignores you, but 90% of the time somebody's gonna say hi.
Yeah.
That's what this young man was talking about. And that 90% changes how people feel during that encounter. And it's like how these small little things have this ripple effect. And anyway, I love the video. I'm glad to share it with you if anybody wants to know. But if you guys take on the challenge and you meet somebody new or start a conversation or whatever, we want to hear about it.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about it. You could send us a message, send us a picture, tag it to our social media. We just love to hear stories of people connecting with one another.
Agreed.
I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we hope that this gave you a fun, relaxing time just to giggle with some sisters, some feral gals, and we hope to see you soon. Let's get adjacent. I love you guys. We are so grateful for all of you listeners and everybody participating in Patreon. So, with that being said, taxes. It's that time in July to pay the bills and celebrate the amazing businesses and supporters who help keep the microphones on, the stories flowing, and the adjacent fun rolling. Before woo, woo, that's right. Before we jump into our sponsors, we have a very special shout out. We're thrilled to recognize our very first adjacent podcast Patreon follower, Jessica Montanez.
Patronus. Thanks, Jessica. We really appreciate it. As an adjacent baller, what that means is she's $100 a month donor, and she becomes a producer of our show. And so you're going to see her name on all of our show notes, and we're putting her in IMDb, and she's on our website. And we took her to lunch already, and lots of special things. She did. Well, none of us did. But we'll take her out again. We're glad to do it.
Jessica, thank you for believing in what we're building, supporting independent broadcasting, and helping us continue to spotlight great humans and great stories like yourself. Your support means more than you know, and we are beyond grateful to have you as part of the Adjacent Podcast family. Everybody give Jessica a big round of applause. Woo-woo! Now, let's pay some bills. First up, if you're buying, selling, investing, or just dreaming about your next move, give our favorite realtor a call. Adrian Gravy with JB Goodwin Real Estate. He knows Central Texas inside and out, is ready to help you navigate the market with confidence. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or investment property, Adrian has you covered.
What?
That's my brother. Need to put a little shine back in your step? Call Ricky D with Shoe Shine. Boots, dress shoes, work shoes, favorite shoes, you name it. Ricky can make them look their best. Give him a call at 512-534-9562 and tell him that Adjacent Podcast family sent you.
And he'll pick them up and deliver them. All you have to do is give him a call.
Love wine, but not the way you feel the next morning? Let us introduce you to a wine fix created by a longtime fine wine professional with more than 15 years in the wine industry, our friend Daniel Mirando. The wine fix was designed for wine lovers who want to enjoy their favorite reds without the regret. After discovering the compounds found in red wine were causing headaches and rough mornings, he created a simple solution to help your body process wine more efficiently. If you love wine as much as we do, check out the Wine Fix and see what everyone is talking about. Tell them Adjacent Podcast sent you for free shipping.
And it's not just wine, you guys. If you wake up with a headache after shooting fireball, Try Wine Fix. It will help you. It's not just for wine.
And of course, no movie night, road trip, family gathering, or podcast binge session is complete without cornucopia popcorn. Handcrafted, delicious, and made right here in Central Texas, cornucopia has a flavor for everyone. Whether you're a caramel lover, cheese fanatic, and a sweet and salty enthusiast, they've got something that'll keep your hands reaching back into that bag.
Delicious.
Delicious. So please support the businesses that support independent podcasting. When you support our sponsors, you're helping us continue spotlighting great people, great stories, and great communities. And go ahead.
And if you'd like to support us directly, join us over on Patreon. It is so easy, you guys, and it really helps our podcast out a lot. The more followers we have over there, the more they share our post. So give it a chance. And we'd love for you guys to be an adjacent podcast Patreon baller.
You'll get bonus content, behind the scenes fun, early releases, videos, live events, and a chance to become that balla. You can do it. Contact Shelley if you're interested in being an August sponsor or would like to sponsor us for season 4.
Woo! Give me a call. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, let's get adjacent.